Alright guys, I've got my motor back from the machine shop. GM 5.3 LS out of a 2001 Tahoe. Engine code T. I bought a complete setup, complete pull out from 2001 Tahoe. Motor, all the accessories, starter, wiring harness, everything for $500. I've got it back from the machine shop. It's been bored. The motor had 264,000 miles on it. Only had 4,000 wear in the cylinders, so it really could have been rerun. But the pistons did have some wear, so I decided to go ahead and buy new pistons. And it's just as cheap to go ahead and buy pistons 20 over. So went ahead and bought new pistons for it, since the pistons did have quite a bit of wear on them. And went ahead and went back with flat tops instead of the factory dish pistons, so we can up the compression a little bit. Crank's been polished. It was fine, didn't need to be turned. The only other thing that was really worn on the motor was the front cam bearing. I think it's the last to get oil, so it was pretty worn. Hadn't been for the pistons wear and the cam bearing wear, might have been just able to rebuild it and really keep it on a budget. But right now we're sitting with the motor buy, everything to put it back together, master rebuild kit, all the machine work, everything we should need to get it all put back together, about $2,500. So I think that's probably still a budget build. Certainly not as cheap as if you just, ringed it, bearings, and went back together. But factory is 325 horsepower, and I'm thinking with the cam, I went with a Brian Tooley Racing truck cam, their stage 3 truck cam package. Upgraded the valve springs to the LS7, upgraded the roller lifters to LS7, and with some good headers on it. I'm hoping maybe it'll come in at 100 horsepower more, so right around 425 plus or minus. I'm hoping it look pretty good. I'm going to go back with Chevy red on the block, and then all the oil pan, timing chain, valve covers. I went with the VHT crinkle coat, so it kind of has that semi flat look with the crinkle coat onto it. So I'm hoping that looks pretty good. But anyways, about $2,500, 425 horsepower motor plus or minus. Is that a budget build? I think that it probably is. That's going back with the stock GM intake. But we'll see. We're going to get it put together, and then we'll see what we do for the next video.